Konnichiwa, wasabi, carne asada, tacos, enrollados. I'm hungry. Hi everybody, I'm Steve. Welcome back to my channel. So I did my makeup today. I hope you guys like it. Anyways, hi everybody. How's it going? Today I was gonna do story time. I will now be posting in through the week. Sometimes on Fridays, sometimes on Wednesdays. But yeah, I wanted to do kind of like my experience slash story time of me working at Hottopic, which is really fun. But yeah, so if you want to hear the whole story, you know, then stick for this first part. But if you want to hear like experience and stuff, then wow. If you want to hear about like experience and if you should work there or not, then I'll put like where I start talking about that, but it's not going to be super long. It's probably going to be like 10 minutes. Anyways, without further ado, let's get started. So I worked at Hottopic a long time ago now. I got hired and I worked there for about, I want to say 4 years. It was really, really nice working there. I don't know, like honestly, I've been, at this point in time, I was working at Ross, but then I wanted to work at Hottopic so bad. I mean, like, you know, growing up in that kind of scene, emo era where, you know, if you were there for the premiere of King for a Day with Pierce the Veil and Sleeping with Sirens, you officially won at life. That song broke like everyone's, like, it just went crazy. It was crazy. So I went in and I asked for an application. Sorry, I keep popping my fingers. I went in for an application and what happened? We were on our way to Sedona with my mom. We were gonna go head up north because it was winter time. But at the time, I was stretching my ears. I re-stretched them again, but I was re-stretching my ears and cool thing happened. I went in, I got some tapers because I was like, I'm gonna stretch my ears on the way there. You know, there's some cheap ones. There are always sales, so you'll never miss it. Went in and I was like, hey, you guys, you know, out of just like curiosity, are you guys hiring? Because I've always wanted to work there since I was like 11. It was crazy. And the manager and assistant manager came up to me and they're like, yeah, we're hiring. Here's an application, bring it back. See if you get the job. And in my head I was like, oh my god, I have to apply and blah 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 blah. Totally forgot. 2 weeks later, go back. I gave the application to the assistant manager and she's like, hey, we were waiting for you. And I'm like, what? For me? Like, I thought, you know, they're just saying that just to kind of hype it up or something. But yeah, she was like, we've been waiting for you. We've been waiting for your application. I was like, oh my god, yes. I was so happy. I got a call back like the next day, actually. No, yeah, it was the next day. Went in for my interview. Interviewing process was so easy. Asked you a bunch of like questions on like, do you listen to types of music? How do you figure out, like, how do you find new music? Do you know about TV shows, anime? Pretty much at Hottopic, you have to be one of those people that has kind of all the pop culture reference today. So not talking about like, oh, I'm wearing Gucci's or any of that stuff. I'm talking about like, do you know Star Wars? Do you know Avengers, pop figures, you know, Disney. There's a big variety in there. Now there's more variety. Hottopic before had like oldie rappers and stuff like Tupac or Biggie, and you know, that was pretty much it. Now we're seeing more like Travis Scott and I forgot, Machine Gun Kelly shirts. I wasn't part of that. I was still part of like, oh, you know, just like oldies and stuff. It was really cool. Now they have like Billie Eilish stuff. It's really cool. So if you know your pop culture references, as in who's on the top right now and all that stuff, they do sell that stuff. And you know, if you know about it, then definitely tell the person or whoever's interviewing you that you know about this stuff, because that really helps, and that really helps in sales also. So I was that person. Nobody really liked me in high school because I liked weird things. Anime was still kind of like for weird people in high school. But you know, now it's like a super social norm, which I think it's bullcrap because I got bullied for freaking watching Code Lyoko. Anyways, excuse that. Anyways, after that, I got hired, started my first day. I put my 2 weeks in at Ross. I said goodbye to everybody there. And I was literally just happy to be out. Ross, I had a horrible experience at Ross. I just stood in the dressing room, counting in and counting out. And there's a stupid certain way you have to hang clothes there, so I mean, I still shop at Ross. I shop there, but I would never work there again. So, yeah. Anyways, I started my first day, and I met everybody that was there, and I met this hunk. I'm not gonna say his name. It's my boyfriend. I've been with him for 4 years now, and he's awesome. We met at work, and I told him I wasn't on the clock, so Hottopic can't get mad at me. I messaged him on my break that I told him I really liked him, and I hope he liked me too, because of my body. Not a lot of people like me, and I'm really weird, and I talk a lot, and I get really angry, and lo and behold, 4 years later. Anyways, 4 years later, we're still together, and I like him. I know, I love him. He's awesome. But yeah, so I met everybody there. Everybody was really chill, and I bought a huge ass Ariel button, and I placed it, boom, like right on my lanyard, like right there, and it was like a huge button. And I'm gonna tell you the truth, it was so awesome working there. I used to draw things on my face like I drew today. But yeah, after that, you know, I kind of got into the mood of things. The best part of working at the store where I was is the people there were like your little family, and they were like just super awesome about everything. Cool thing is, like I got promoted a little while after to Keyholder, and I would open the store. I'm not gonna let go of any like secrets or anything like what we do, procedures, because I don't want to get in trouble or sued. But I would open the store, and the best part about opening a store is you're alone till like a certain time, till you know someone else comes in, and yeah, you get to listen to your favorite music. There's this big old machine where you just under categories you listen to your favorite music, and my boyfriend would always cheer me up for me coming in with Fleetwood Mac, Red Hot Chili Peppers, or Bring Me the Horizon, and he'd always play it for me, which is so cute because that's how we fell in love. But you know, after, there is room for growth, and there is room for climbing up in the business at Hottopic. It's a really good company. You have foundations for music in school, which I think is really important to me because I loved music growing up. You know, we'd have recorders and, you know, all this cool stuff in music room, and I feel like there's not a lot of music anymore. Well, that's not what I know, because I don't know what elementary schools are up to now. But, you know, Hottopic is a really big place for kids that don't feel like they fit in. And I'm not just saying that to be biased, but I've seen a lot of kids that went into Hottopic dressed a certain way, and they would always tell me, oh yeah, I have to take all this off when I go home and stuff, you know. And a lot of the time I would see people come in and talk to me like I'm checking them out, and they're like, oh, you're so lucky you have your tattoos out and stuff, and I'm like, your job doesn't let you. Sorry if I'm looking up, because there's like, I don't know, I'm just looking up a lot. There's a lot of people that can't show their tattoos at their workplaces. I get it if it's like super, super, super like imperialistic, freaking, like fancy, like very strict. And I'm gonna be honest with you, if you're a company in 2019 who cannot accept the fact that people have piercings or tattoos or colored hair, you freaking suck. I'm gonna tell you that. Because there's thousands of people that have tattoos, non-offensive tattoos, or people with offensive tattoos. If it's offensive, cover them up. But if it's just tattoos, you know, I once got told that this one, I only had this at the moment, and then this one, which is Disney. You're not allowed to have that because that's offensive. That's bullcrap. So, you know, if you have tattoos and you feel like you're out of place and you find out that Hottopic is hiring, definitely go and check it out. You know, keep your mind open. After a while, you know, everything went well. I do regret leaving because the company is just so awesome. You know, so far as the point where district managers come in, you know, we had a district manager that had a really crazy mustache. He was really cool. And, you know, now the Hottopic that I used to work at is totally different people. It's not my old family. We all kind of went our separate ways. Besides me and my boyfriend, we're still together. But actually, you know, if you're young and you're like, I don't know, like you're looking for like a summer job, or even for winter, you know, people, they hire for winter. They hire for kind of like seasonal stuff, like Black Friday help and stuff. You know, definitely go check that out because they bring people back from like the year prior, and you might find yourself working there in the next couple months. Who knows? Working with the people there, you'll definitely make really good friends. So far as payment, like pay, it's obviously like minimum wage. I was making a little more because I was a keyholder. But over time, you know, you'll probably get a raise, you know, just do good. After a while, if you're there for a year, they give you this little button with the top hat with the 1, and it's a little skull. That's saying that you completed a whole year at Hottopic. You know, it's really awesome. Another thing, benefits about Hottopic, sister stores, which is Torrid, and it's so awesome, and box lunch. You guys get a nice discount on all these other stores. It's really awesome. But yeah, I mean, the discount was freaking insane. It was a 40% discount. So, you know, if you do work there, you'll love it. I think I'm gonna say it. The only con about the job is you're probably gonna spend all your money there and you're gonna be broke and you're gonna buy unnecessary crap. You're obviously going to buy thousands upon thousands of pins for your lanyard because you want to decorate yourself. You kind of put yourself out there. But I never had a really bad experience at Hottopic. I think the only really horrible experience I ever had there, what was it? Thinking about it. Oh, right. The only horrible experience I've ever had working at Hottopic was this time that this lady, you know, she came in and she's like, I called earlier and said that you guys price match on the internet. And in my head, I'm like, no, we don't. That's warehouse prices. We're retail store prices. Through the biggest tantrum I have ever seen. I had to call my manager, I had to call the DM, I had to call the assistant manager, I had to call my boyfriend, you know, all the kind of the management team there. I was by myself too, and she's like, oh, I want to hit myself with bricks, this company's a mess and blah blah blah. And I'm like, calm down, Susan, calm down. You know, I think the only people that made a big fuss, and I'm not being racist at all, I promise you. I think the only people that made a big fuss about anything were the white people that came in, you know, oh, I want to, and it's true, the meme that they say about like, oh, I want to speak to the manager, it's not fake, it's not a fake meme, it's real, like really real, people are like that. But that was a really horrible experience, you know. Hours are good, you do get your days off, you know. They do call you in if they need you. The best part for me was I got to be myself, and I got to find myself there. Being myself is a really big part of me because I am very influenced with styles and things, and you know, finding yourself there, like, oh, you know what, I really like this and I'm proud that I like it. It's really awesome. There's no uniform dress code. I think your dress code is just your lanyard with your name tag and, you know, a band shirt or something, just kind of going in representing the store. You can dress normal too if you want. But I know there is a rule with dress code. You cannot wear like anything that says Jack Daniels on it or anything, you know, with nudity or stuff like that. So, yeah, I mean, that's as far as it goes. You know, they're still a company, it's still a retail store, they still base themselves off of something. But yeah, so that's really fun. It's really awesome. But like I said, if you're young or older, you know, go ahead and apply. If you do get a call back for an interview or something, just do your best. Be yourself. Most of all, like first and foremost, be yourself in your interview, because that's what they like to see, is kind of like individuality and uniqueness, and that's a really big part of what Hottopic is for, you know. People being unique and beautiful. So definitely recommend applying to Hottopic. I definitely recommend shopping with them. They usually have crazy flash sales online or at the store, or annual sales, so go ahead and check that out. It's really awesome. But I have no regrets working there, no regrets working for the company first and foremost, and no regrets meeting the people I was working with. But yeah, that's pretty much my slash kind of story time, how I began and experience and all that stuff. I have really nothing bad to say about the company. They're really awesome. So Hottopic, you guys still have my heart because I still shop with you guys like crazy, and I love you, and I hope everybody that I worked with is doing great and experiencing beautiful things in their life. And if you're about to work at Hottopic or you're applying something, good luck and have fun, because fun is all you need. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so I'm gonna call it to the end of this video. This was kind of like a sit down and talk with me and waste time. And sorry if I'm looking outside a lot, it's because I like looking out my window because I see clouds. Making little clouds. There's clouds out there, I promise. There's clouds out there. That's the sky, by the way. Oh, there you see clouds. Alright,